So what can we take from this song? We all have occurrences in life when something that happens puts us into that state of depression where we don't want to act, don't want to move. And as we watch everyone else around us move about their lives as if nothing has happened, we can get an inkling. Welcome back to Beats of the Heart, Lyrics of the Soul. The song we're talking about today is called Sitting by the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. Find it in the description and in the top right hand corner of the screen. I want to send out this video as a tribute to Otis Redding, who unfortunately passed away from this world in a plane crash days after finishing the recording of this song. Let's all remember him as the great man who gave us great music. I want to take a quick moment of silence right now before we get to the song review. Let's get to the music. Otis Redding finished recording Sitting on the Dock of the Bay just days before the plane crash that took his life. He was so young, 26 years old. This song was released just weeks after he was buried in Georgia. It was widely heard as his epitaph. This song tells the story of a broken man entrenched in loneliness and depression. Aside from the simple pop melody of the song, the lyrics show an open window into within that man sitting on the dock. Through the lyrics, though the lyrics are mostly the same line to line, from the subtle changes in them, they tell a story of what is going through the man's head sitting on the dock. And with a little interpretation into the lyrics, we can see what the man is going through in the battles he has within himself. We are not privy to what caused these thoughts to come out, but much can be imbued from the lyrics displayed. How often Otis Redding repeats his words, and through the repeating of his words, he shows us the cycles of nature in the world around him, while he sits stagnant, not moving, with time as everything else does. He watches ships come and go, the sun going up and going down, while Otis, unmoving, watches everything moving around him. Otis, still sitting on the dock, like the ships come and go, does the tides that they ride along. We can see much time pass in the song, and the first hint that sitting on the dock of the bay is just if you love music, hit the like button and hit that red button to make my heart beat for you. And I will put all of my soul into these videos for you. In the next lines, we find he left his home for reasons unknown, but it has caused misery and depression in his life as he sits by the dock of the bay thinking. And in these lines, we can see the bleak hopelessness of the man sitting on the bay, watching the world orbit around him. And from the next lines, we can understand that what it was that brought him to sit on the bay is a problem that he doesn't know how to fix himself. By taking advice from 10 different people, he is confused as how to change his state of feeling. And as we all know, as humans, we don't change unless we want to change. And the man sitting on the dock is not ready to move on to face the world again. And with these lines, by the words he uses in these lines, we can see he is a man with a lot on his mind and soul, as the only relaxation he gets from sitting and watching on the dock allows his physical body to rest and not his mind. And in these lines, and again, something he had to leave his home to get away from, just to sit and waste his time thinking and not acting to correct what happened or to bring himself back to reality. And he ends the song with the chorus from the second set of lines, where seeing the world move around him while he sits still is just wasting time. So what can we take from this song? We all have occurrences in life when something that happens puts us into that state of depression where we don't want to act, don't want to move. And as we watch everyone else around us move about their lives as if nothing has happened, we can get an inkling of that it will get better, but only if we act. If we stay trapped in our own depressive, isolated state, we will eventually have misguided thoughts and hate all those around us because we can't understand how come they feel the way they do and we feel the way we do. Otis Redding is considered one of the greatest singers in the history of American popular music and a seminal artist in the soul music and rhythm and blues genre. Otis Redding was born in Dawson, Georgia, September 9th, 1941, and moved on from this world December 10th, 1967, only 26 years old when he died. So young. Before his death, Otis Redding received 2 Grammy Awards, the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, and an introduction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Songwriter Hall of Fame. On the day his plane crashed, the weather was poor, with heavy rain and fog, and despite warnings, the plane took off. 4 miles, 6.4 kilometers for the Canadians, from their destination at Truax Field in Madison, Wisconsin. The pilot, Richard Fraser, radioed for permission to land. Shortly thereafter, the plane crashed into Lake Monona. Otis Redding had his own private plane, and saying this brings memories of a recent basketball star's death due to a helicopter crash. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth review. I would love to hear your comments and thoughts on this song or any music. Like and hit that red button so you receive my next video. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye.